It's the Wickersham Leader Show with today's episode. Gotta go past. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wickersham Leader Show. I am your host, Wickersham Leader, and today we are going to be playing Raving Rabbids Travel in Time. Last time we finished Rabbids Go Home, and I guess I'm not done with those guys because, well, I'm playing another game by them, but this one should only be a single stream. It shouldn't take me that crazy long to finish. And I will be doing both a bad quote-unquote playthrough and a good quote-unquote playthrough. We'll do both. Because you have to do the bad quote-unquote ending to get the real ending, so guess we'll see what happens. In either case, this game is probably my favorite of the Raving Rabbids Wii titles. I'm just a big history nerd, which is part of the reason I like it. Which also means that I am going to lay into this game like never before, because, look, if we were looking for historical accuracy, it wouldn't be here. But that doesn't mean that it's not fun to berate them for it. I'm going to enjoy myself. I hope you will too. At the very least, this one should have way less problems with, way less problems with licensed music. I mean, there is some licensed music, but we're not going to be seeing any of it because it's a side mode. And yes, Wii Motion Plus. I have Wii Motion Plus. Should be all good. Kind of funny, they never really explained where this thing came from. They just kind of have it. Wait, no, I guess they kind of do. That's... Hey, I just noticed that it broke. The dial is smashed off. Maybe that's why they can't, like, control it? Is it just one guy? Did that say 1975? Was that really a 70? I mean, I guess it could be 75, but it doesn't feel like a 70s thing. It feels more like an 80s thing. But then again, I don't know the history of metal. Or punk. Punk rock. That's what it is. Punk rock. 2012. Goodness gracious, this game is 12 years old. It's also the same year that the Wii U came out, isn't it? Alright, so we'll be making a new game. Ridiculos. Well, I gotta make sure I'm at the right position because... There you go. I'm right-handed. Cretinous Silitas. I'm Silitas. We'll do that. And then I'll be, Wicker. There we go. I refuse. Wii Motion Plus instructional video? I think I know how to use the Wii Motion Plus. I mean, it's built into my remote now. Okay. He's got a lot of... I mean, hey, I guess after Rabbids Go Home, everybody knows that everybody knows that you don't want to have them anywhere near your establishment. Let's see. Oh, we got some costumes. All right. Don't hit that. I'll hit whatever I want. You know what? We'll go with the Inca outfit. Yeah. Sure, yeah, I like Inca. Although I don't expect that we'll be seeing the Inca in this game. Something just tells me that we won't. You can see, okay, over here there's this danceman. Oh, get an achievement for that. You can scream a little at nothing, I guess. Wow, what kind of museum has laser stuff in it? Ah, yeah, see the, wait, what's that on the far right? That doesn't have any numbers on it on this tree. Well, I guess I can't go there yet, so... wonder what that could be. I guess we'll take a look later. I guess we'll start with this spring. The Bouncerium. And it's still 2012. I don't know why that would change. I guess it just takes a second to load. It takes a while to load, doesn't it? Oh! So, the first minigame we're doing has to do with the Titanic. That's what you're telling me. We're starting with the Titanic. Cool, I guess. No. Why not start off with why not start off with an event that killed 1,500 people? Well, there's two ways to do all of these mini-games. You can either do orange, which makes it go history correctly, or you can do purple, which changes history. And we'll be doing two playthroughs. One where I do everything historically correct, and another where I do everything historically incorrect. And... oh boy. Okay, so... I guess that means we're gonna be sinking the boat. Which makes me responsible for killing 1,500 people. Well, that sounds nice. That just sounds all nice and dandy, doesn't it? Literally, the first thing they have you do is an event that kills people. Oh, and a fart joke. Right. Yeah, I don't know. For an opening minigame, this is kind of much, don't you think? I mean, well, I guess we're collecting beans. Cool. To sink the Titanic, or the iceberg. I mean, I could be incredibly nice and save those people, but that's not how history went, so that ship's gotta sink. Those people have to die. Yippee! Lovely. Oh, I can't jump that high. Okay, guess I gotta get it from a different way. Anyway, I guess all the minigames... so all the minigames in this area of the game are all, like, 2D platforming. Very basic stuff. I guess that's why they started with it, so it's real easy to understand. Oh, and, the soundtrack has parts in it. Well, guess we'll, oh, shoot. And there we go. I've won the first minigame, and I have intentionally killed people. I don't know if that's a good first move, but, I guess that's what we're doing. Ugh. It's like, oh, great. No, really, it's awesome that they're all dead. Well, let's just pretend like we didn't do that. Oh, we gotta see that loading screen every time, don't we? I guess it takes a while to load because it's loading every game at once. What's in here? Oh, okay, it's a movie viewer. We just saw this. It's the I Can't Leave. It's the intro. Who filmed this? Well, whatever. Maybe the world did end in 2012 and nobody told me. Alright, let's try this place. The Shootarium. Do we have to watch that loading screen? These load screens are a bit long, aren't they? Whatever you do, don't shoot the crystals. Alright, so I gotta make sure that I'm on point with aiming at the screen here. You can also pick them up. Okay. So what do we got here? The Great Uranium Rush. I'm pretty sure it was gold, but whatever. Alright. The Great Gold Rush, 1849, when everybody moved out west to find gold. 1799. Where'd they get that year from? Is that uranium? Hold on, you probably shouldn't be touching uranium with your bare hands. Well, he's touching uranium with his bare hands. Sure, whatever. Shoot rocks. I can shoot rocks. We obviously don't... Obviously... I guess it's a battle to see who gets more gold or uranium based on the rocks. Works for me, I guess. Except that guy over there apparently really likes his uranium. Oop, TNT. Don't want that to touch me. Okay. Easy enough. Blow up the other guy's pile of stock. Works for me. Heck, I don't even need to try that hard to get many more points as long as I keep preventing them from getting anything. Is that good? Oh no, that's bad. That's worse than the TNT. How is it worse than the TNT? Whoa. Okay, he just forgot, I guess. Oh, there's a target on the bottom. If you hit the target, it will... If you hit the target, it launches the, it launches it back at you. Or launches it faster, I should say. Wow, he's, not all that far behind, I guess. Well, let's see if I can, make up the difference. Or put me at a bigger lead than before. Oh gosh, that's... Never mind. There's so much TNT going on. Oh my gosh, never mind. It's over. He's got no chance. Guess it's a last-ditch effort. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no question. Alright, guess California has a gold rush after all. Oh, that guy cleaned up. Nice. Alright, well, gotta head back out. I guess they won't let me play them until I've tried everything. Now I'm curious. $17.99 Gold Rush? I gotta look that up. $17.99 Gold Rush. Let me look that up. Oh! Oh, it's not the... Oh! Oh, well then it wouldn't look like that. It's not the California Gold Rush. It's the Carolina Gold Rush. Well, it wouldn't have looked like that. Okay. Wow, that's surprising that they picked that Gold Rush, but I guess it's the first one. Huh. Surprised me. I thought I knew which Gold Rush it was. 'Cause, I mean, it's not Klondike. Oh, good. Gotta... And I guess this is how we're gonna... Alright, well I gotta make sure I got arm room for this. Alright, and that's how we're flying. Cool, cool, cool. The Flyarium. Benjamin Franklin. Using his kite experiment to prove that electricity came from lightning. Hopefully, I can maintain control pretty well. Ooh. What are you gonna do with that cow? Oh. Oh, good. Oh, and it has nothing to do with that. We're just collecting balloons. Sure, sure, sure. Works for me, I guess. And you can steal each other's balloons. Now, I remember how this game goes. There is... You have to be not only the first person who has the most balloons, but you also have to be in a specific area of the map to change history one way or the other. So we just gotta make sure that we're in the right spot when that happens. Once we start getting near the end, though, and we start seeing longer and longer groups of balloons, we can just fly right over there and take them back. Remember, we want to... If there's something orange, we're trying to go for that right now. Okay, I am being stolen from really badly here. I see now. Hang on a minute. Ah, there we go. It's a nice batch of balloons. Yeah, can't take my balloons now, can ya? Oh, he's doing the same thing. Is that what we're doing, huh? Goodness gracious, they won't leave me alone! Okay, so there's the purple. We need to be in first place and near the orange. No! I lost at the last second! Are you serious? Oh my goodness gracious. How did I lose at the... Well... Wow. Wow. We gotta do that again. I gotta play it again. I can't believe it. I gotta do that all over... Oh my gosh. And the worst part is I'm gonna have to do it a third time. Let's give it another shot. More balloons. I have a hard time with the flight ones, although to be fair, they're not as bad as the fishing ones. Those are worse. You know, Benjamin Franklin was a very interesting fellow. He was a real Renaissance man, that guy. I mean, he lived during the Renaissance, so... But he was a scholar, he was a diplomat, he was a scientist, he really did everything. He also had a fondness for the ladies and was known to be quite promiscuous, especially in France, where he was the first diplomat from America to France. He wrote about how much he loved older women, more than once, actually. Kind of funny. I need another shield. If you're chasing each other, that's whatever, but the real thing you need to do is attack them by going in reverse. You can attack their stack by going backwards. Yes, I know I'm going the wrong way. Where's that yellow son of a gun? There he is. Okay, I'm a little too close to the purple. I need to get over to the orange. There we go. Alright, I have so many balloons. I don't know if there's anything they can do to stop me. There we go. And that's how we discovered electricity, I guess. Or we discovered how to use electricity, rather. Excellent. Interesting that the museum doesn't seem to know what happens until we go back and make it so. What's next? Alright, I guess we'll go this way. The runarium. You know, I don't think that these are words. I have a sneaking suspicion that they made these up. But whatever. Oh. Hello? Who are you? Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, he doesn't want to hold it? Okay. A wizard, huh? Not very historical to have a wizard, is it? Well, whatever. What's our first minigame? Oh. It's the sword and the stone. That's not history. That didn't happen. I mean, King Arthur might have been real, but the sword and the stone isn't a real story. That didn't happen. Merlin isn't real. There was no wizards. Sure, whatever. Heck, Merlin wasn't even part of the King Arthur story until the 1100s. While the King Arthur story dates back to, well, this one got it pretty close. They say it happened around 540, but I think the first accounts are in the 700s. Well, hello, Merlin. He's got a kayak. I feel like that's already anachronistic, but whatever. We'll take what we can get. We gotta follow Merlin down the river. Okay. Come on, get over here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Back off! There we go. And of course we need to take... You not only need to grab the correct one, you also need to run away with it. Okay, so we've got Excalibur. Now we just need to get out of here and, I guess, bring it to Arthur? There you go. That's kind of one of those, that seems like one of those win more locations where you get ahead and you can take a route that's less dangerous. Wait a minute, I need to break through here. Wait a minute, this is kind of dangerous now. Oh my gosh, I lost! How did I lose? Oh my gosh. I gotta do it again. Huh. I unlocked a new costume at least. Great, I gotta do it again. Why didn't I get anything that would, like, help me slow them down? They got some for me that would slow me down. So yeah, if you can't tell, if you lose, the game does nothing. Nothing happens. You have to win in order to see the effect that you've chosen. Still though, Merlin, I mean, I guess it's got some sort of historical bend to it, but it didn't happen. There was no Sword of the Stone. There was no Camelot. Heck, even if you're farther ahead, the game does slow you down. What happened over there? Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, they hit us with an item too. I see. Okay, now they just grabbed it, so we can take our time. Not take our time, per se. But we can get a lead here. They messed up somewhere. Somewhere bad. There we go. Okay, so you do run faster if you follow the river. Which is probably how they beat us. It looks like you'd think that, like, not going down the river would cut you some time or something, but no, that's not how it works. Okay, great, we made it. Why is there a finish line that says Excalibur on it? And he pulled Excalibur and held it aloft. And there was a Rabbid there. Excellent. We've explored almost everywhere now. So I think... Well, actually, there's only one place left, isn't there? Oh, shoot, we need to give a reason to... We need to use the Wii Motion Plus for something room. I'm surprised they even put a date on it, but I guess since locked all areas. Ah, excellent. I think that one just sends you... randomly. But we also have a teleporter now, which we can use by pressing up. And we'll check out this last area. By far the smallest area of the game, with only 3 minigames. Mostly so that... Alright, so you gotta aim at it, and then... So it's just a fishing line, essentially. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh. Wait a minute. The Devonian period, huh? If we mess this up, this could have... This is probably the biggest problem. If we messed this up, this would be the biggest issue ever. Like, if we change history here, who knows? That's not the Devonian period. That's about 100 million years off. Dinosaurs? Oh, come on. There weren't dinosaurs during this time period. Dinosaurs didn't exist 400 million years ago. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's just start pulling on things. Come on, get over here. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, a golden one. And someone else got it. Dang it. I am losing badly right now. Good, good, good. Guess I just need to look to see... Oh, hello! Yeah, that could have a nice chunk of points. Ooh, that was indeed a nice chunk of points. The cow! Come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on, come on! Yeah! There we go. Alright. I think I'm winning. Okay, cool, cool. And now we get to do one last one. Alright, get out of here. There we go. Just calm down, jeez. Alright, so I'm glad we did that, because, well, if we didn't, who knows what sort of horrendous nonsense would have occurred. Like, could you imagine if you actually managed to change the course of evolution forever? And you just got to see what impact that had on the world 300 million years later? That's terrifying. Humans probably wouldn't exist. I mean, that wouldn't have any only impact on the fauna, but it would also have an impact on the flora. I mean, goodness gracious. Alright, so now we can do just all of them in the same batch, so I don't have to go all over the place and try all the different ones in a row. Good. Okie doke. Where to next? I'm thinking... sure. Quest for fire. Oh, the creation of fire. Although, it's likely that when humans discovered fire, when humans discovered fire, they didn't look like humans. They weren't, it was likely before they were humans, really. Sure, like, but the scientific record says that humans are around, like, 2 million years old, but it's not Homo sapiens. Hey, he's cooking that fish with the legs. Oh. Oh! Well, I guess when everything's hot and dry, that's bound to happen. Was stealing from the general population for himself for loot-related gains not enough for you? No! We have this time machine and we're gonna make good use of it. In any case, don't worry about me. I'm fine. We're gonna see the past correct, alright? We're setting history right. So this minigame is just all about survival. If you're the last one with lives left over at the end, you just win. The AI is kind of dumb, but they kind of have to be dumb, otherwise it wouldn't work. Get to meet God, and he goes, the God of time, and he goes, wow, what do you do? I don't know. Pray? So, I mean, what do I do? Realistically. Alright, yeah, let's go up. It does get crazy fast later, but these earlier sections are kind of a joke. Did we lose one? Okay, we lost one. I haven't thought of the interest of the Rabbids, so I've not seen much of this game. Then again, I didn't see. Get out of the way! Oh, jeez. Oh, we're going back to the right. Okay. Okay, great. Now we can see how it's getting faster. Yay, I win! Alright. So, let's see. Let's do history. Alright? Orange is good. It means he discovered fire, right? No? He didn't discover fire? Why is that history? Why is that the okay, whatever. He's eaten raw mammoth. Sure. Whatever. Hollywood. With a B in the sign. This is a Bollywood. Okay, cool. Bollywood didn't exist when Hollywood was made. Bollywood is named after Hollywood, and it didn't come out until a little bit later, so... Sure, whatever. Why did they make the B? Were they planning on, like, you know what, maybe we'll name it Bollywood? They made the B. They painted the bee? They were still debating on whether or not they wanted to call it Bollywood? Oh, they really want to go see a movie, I guess. Sure. Works for me. What are we gonna do? Make it Bollywood? No. I think we're just gonna change it whether or not it's Holly or Bollywood. I really hope that the Hindi sounding dialect is real and they didn't just have somebody record Hindi sounding gibberish into the microphone, but I think I know what they did. But you know, something tells you that they wouldn't go out of their way to go bother to get somebody who actually speaks Hindi for this. Okay, so we made it halfway through the world. Good. Now we gotta go against gravity. Oops. I just took the L on those 5 points for no reason. You know, Hollywood wasn't considered part of Los Angeles until the 20s. It was originally built as a housing development. Wait a minute, I'm stuck. Wait a minute, I'm stuck! There we go. I don't think anybody's really gonna be able to touch me. Although, you know, it's actually kind of, I will say, one thing they actually got kind of correct. If you go to the opposite, if you go on the opposite side of the world from America, you end up in the Indian Ocean. So that's kind of clever. It kind of actually works. Of course, I'm gonna go with the H. Why would there be two Bollywoods? Why would they make two of them? I guess they went to go see a movie afterwards. Oh. Check this out, though. This minigame is kind of dumb, especially in single player. It's supposed to be a puzzle game, where you play competitively against another person for the most points and to drop garbage, you know, usual stuff that you get. However, when you're playing it by yourself, it's just a single player puzzle game, and you don't have to do anything to get the ending. All you have to do is finish, which just means losing, right? Because it goes until you lose. For the sake of showing off the game, I'll play a little bit of it, but I mean, take a look, like, it's just a very, very basic match 3 puzzle game. It's like that one Mario Party minigame, honestly. And that's it, and that's all you do. You just drop blocks. You can't change the order the blocks appear in either. Ford playing columns. Of course he did. Anyway, it's kind of pointless, but when you lose, that's it. The game's over. It just depends on which team you chose. That's it. That's all that changed. And our last minigame in this area... Ice, ice, maybe. Let me tell you something about the Ice Age. Dinosaurs were dead. The last Ice Age happened around 40,000 years ago. And it ended around 10,000 years ago. Dinosaurs missed the Ice Age by 64 million years. There were no dinosaurs when the Ice Age happened. They got the year wrong. Dinosaurs also were not around 100,000 years ago. Why would Mr. Schwarzenegger freeze luck to me? So this is essentially the same game as Quest for Fire, except you're underwater instead. And you're using these Sasquatches that fart fire. Which, you know, existed. They were... I mean, they weren't there, we brought them with us, but sure. They just sleep underwater, I guess. Oh, I can't go down for that. It took too much time. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. First victim. Oh. Let's go to the right instead. I feel like that's a lot more fun. Urchins. They don't kill ya. Hey, what are you doing, huh? Let's go down. Let's go to the right. Goodness, I have so many extra lives. I won! Yippee! And it's the same deal as the other game, just pick one or the other. Some of the mini-games are like, oh yeah, what you do in the game itself actively impacts the end result, but a lot of other games are like, nah, it doesn't have anything to do with anything. You just pick at the end which one it is. Okay, so we've set history correct in this whole area. There's some other mini-games you can do here, but some of them they're kind of whatever. Like, yippee, I can... Oh. Yeah, I can play a memory game. Yeah, like I really want to do that. What else they got in here? Okay. I'm not crush on your partner. I don't have a partner to crush. I guess it's just a butterfly collectible? Weird, but okay. Sure, just collect stuff and try to get a high score. You just go until you're bored, I guess. Alright, well, we're done here. What is that? Is that supposed to be the iceberg? Is that the ice? Is that like a model of the iceberg that sunk the Titanic? And you slowly, unrelatedly, knock down this Tyrannosaurus skeleton. I guess we'll just see if we can get rid of the whole thing. I feel like this isn't my fault. I don't know how this would be my fault. Like, this has nothing to do with me, does it? And it's gone. We'll go for 100. And it's magically back together. Wow. Alright, let's check out the next area. Of course, the teleporter. I'm thinking... So what's next? The flyarium? Alright, yeah. What did we do? Wow, they have a lot of mini-games in here, don't they? Okie dokie. Strange that they have us do the second one first, but alright, let's do Mona Leads the Way. Which I guess has something to do with, I don't know, how the painting looks. You know, no one's quite sure when the Mona Lisa was finished being painted. It could have been anywhere between 1503 and 1517. He wanted her to smile. Interesting. So we've got a race to win. Poor Da Vinci. I'm really bad at these races. And there's 2 of them in here. Why the flyarium has the most out of any, I'm not sure. Oh, gosh. Winning these races can be pretty hard. I'll get better at it, I'm sure. Man, Yellow's really far ahead, isn't he? I was talking about Ben Franklin being a Renaissance man, but the term Renaissance man practically was invented for Da Vinci. He's a philosopher, well, he's not really a philosopher, scientist, engineer, artist, mathematician. Well, you gotta be a mathematician to be an engineer. Now I just gotta catch up to yellow. I think I'm losing, guys. Yeah, I think it's over. Why? How come I didn't get a rocket? Oh, a shield. Cool. No response. Sure, whatever. Gotta do that again. That's what I hate about these races. It's really hard to catch up when you get behind. I also am not entirely sure the best way to hold the controllers for this. I guess I could try it like this. Alright, no, I get the picture. Okay, I get it now. I don't need to... See, I was holding my remotes out. I was holding the remote and the nunchuck out to the side when it's way easier to do it like this. Okay, never mind. You know, you would hope that this would be the one I'm most proficient at, wouldn't you? But nope. It's actually the one I'm the worst at. There we go. Now we just gotta keep this lead. I cannot tell you the number of times I've had it where I've lost a lead at the last moment. 'Tis a bad omen. This is your bad omen! Gotta hold on to this. Walked right into that. If you ask me, honestly, given what I've read about Leonardo da Vinci, I'm pretty sure the guy had ADHD. He was incredibly scatterbrained, often starting one project before he finished the last one. And it took the Mona Lisa, like, 8 years for him to finish. At some point, when do you just go like, hey man, I commissioned you 8 years ago, can I see the picture? Can I see... The funny thing is that, so the subject of the Mona Lisa is a woman named Lisa Gerdini. And there is a lot of information out there that people have tried to figure out about her. The guy who commissioned and painted the picture was her husband, and we barely know anything about him. His only claim to fame is that he painted the picture. He commissioned the picture. There we go. Woo! And we missed the window, so I guess she calmed down, and now she only has a slight smile. The funny thing about the funny thing about the Mona Lisa is that the reason it's famous is not because the picture is particularly outstanding, even for other pictures of its time. The reason the Mona Lisa is famous is because it kept getting stolen. Like, throughout the years, in like the 1800s and 1900s, the painting kept getting stolen. So it received national acclaim because of that. Apollo soya sauce. I'm very surprised that they decided to take this and turn it into a minigame. The Apollo Soyuz mission was a mission in which the USA and the USSR combined space stations together in an act of peace, and was seen as a big tension away from the Cold War. So I'm very surprised that they picked that. But in either case, it's still just a race. Through space. Because as we've shown before, Rabbids can breathe in space. We know this. Although I want to ask, this is outside of the Earth's orbit, so what the heck are all these planetary bodies doing out here? I hit myself! How did I hit myself? How did I hit myself with a how did I do that? Just gotta keep cool, keep collected, and keep moving. Final lap. It's a lot of Russian. Really feels like the Russians put in more of the, or I should say the Soviets really put in more of the work here, given how little of this is USA. Like 95% of this track is USSR. I gotta pay attention. Don't want to mess up. Gotta go for the orange. The peanut butter, not the jelly. There we go. And they connected the two systems together. Isn't that nice? Okay. Well, that one wasn't so bad. What's next? Christopher Columbus. I'm sure this will go well. So this one's interesting because this is like the Benjamin Franklin minigame where it's dependent on where you are on the map. So we found land. Historically accurate Columbus minigame instant M rating. What the heck is all this underwater? What underwater civilization is this referring to? Anyway, apparently the goal is to just drink as much fish oil as possible. Just hold on to the barrel. North America's next to Atlantis. I know! Who could have... Who's got it? Give me the barrel. Uh-oh. This is a bit of an issue. Give me that. Okay, so underneath the boat are two sides, orange and purple. We need to make sure that we're on the orange side when the game ends. I grabbed it. I guess I don't deserve it. There we go. Am I on the right side of the boat? Oh shoot, I need to make sure I'm on the right side of the boat. I think we're gonna be good. I don't need to worry so much about getting the boat. There we go. Okay. Good. Hit the orange side of the boat, turned him towards the land. La-di-da, he lands in... He didn't land in America. He didn't land in America. He landed in an island in the Caribbean he called Hispaniola. I think it was Hispaniola, which basically just means Little Spain. Even though he was Italian, he was doing the mission for Spain. Well, whatever. Mount Rushmore. You know, Mount Rushmore's heads were each revealed individually as the monument was completed. And I think it was finished... I don't think it was finished in 39. I think it was finished in 42. And there definitely wasn't... There definitely wasn't nuclear waste there. Ew. Hey, where's the nose thing? Unrelated, we're having a race. It has nothing to do with the actual game. We're just having a race. Sure, whatever. Man, there sure are a lot of minigames for America, aren't there? Like, this game was made in France. I'm surprised that there's so many America-themed minigames. Like, actually, come to think of it, I think there's only one minigame in this game that takes place in France, and it's still American history. There we go. Actually, you know what? I may be dumb. Is Mount Rushmore in North Dakota or South Dakota? I've forgotten. Isn't it kind of nuts, though, that we keep showing up right before something important happens? Like, you'd think we would have just at one point just ended up in the middle of nowhere where nothing important is going on, but no, we keep showing up right before big important things. Alright, we want to go to the left. Whew! Oh, well... How is that not changing history? There's a bunch of nuclear waste on it. We still left something. Alright, whatever. Ah, the Wright brothers. I mean, this one's pretty easy to assume which one's gonna be what. It's kind of nuts that Orville Wright lived long enough to see planes that were with wingspans that were longer than his initial flight. His initial flight also only lasted 3 seconds. Alright, so what's the goal here? Guess we just gotta make a sand sculpture. Works for me, I guess. Ah, get the big ones. Worth the most points. I'm pretty sure they didn't do this pointed towards the water. But I think it's actually inspiring that somebody like the people like the Wright brothers managed to make this invention, because they weren't scientists. They weren't like people who had innate understandings of this stuff. They were bicycle shopkeepers. They were repairmen. They worked in, you know, they just worked with their hands all day, and they just built this out of a hobby. But that hobby proved to be one of the most important improvements in travel technology ever. I do like the ragtime music, though. It's like we're using a, it's like we're using a bunch of, what is it? Da Vinci flying machines. I guess we just decided that we wanted to build bigger and bigger sand castles. For some reason, I thought this minigame might stop when the first player reaches 100. Not really much in the way of comeback mechanics. The person who focuses on doing nothing but bringing back sand is probably going to help out a lot more than the people who go out of their way to attack the other team. Because then you're not bringing back sand. I think we've got this in the bag. Kinda don't think there's anything they can do to stop me. Yep, that'll do it. Well, that is way farther than they actually flew. Alright, anything else? Nope, that's everything. Alright, great, we can get out of here. What's next? The shootarium. Did that one. Alright. Flatulating on the moon. Good name. I don't think this game has anything to do with farting, but alright. In either case, hey, remember that game where we spent all that time trying to go to the moon? Like, we spent a whole game trying to go to the moon? Well, what if we just went to the moon? I mean, at least I got the year for this one, right? Hey, you Neil.
It's one small step for man. Houston, we have a problem.
I can hear the French accent in that guy's voice. This minigame's real simple. Just pick up Rabbids and throw it at the other team's disco ball. So you know, when they landed on the moon, there was somebody who had to stay behind and hang out on, somebody who had to stay behind and hang out on the other side, with a craft that was gonna come pick him up, right? So what happened was he orbited around the moon, and he was gonna go back around the other side. But let me tell you, when you're looking at the dark side of the moon, and you're on the other side of the moon, the dark side, it is incredibly harrowing. There is nothing out there. It's just you for miles. And he got out. Yay! Good job, Neil. Alright, what's next? Oh? A basketball minigame. Nice. Yeah, I recognize those thumbs. They're from the, yeah, they're from the Raving Rabbids games. Masks. Cool, cool, cool. The Sphinx. Guess we'll stay on orange. Ooh, gelatin. Did we just bring that? I guess we just did. I mean, it's a time travel snack. You know, I don't actually know when the Sphinx was completed. Although it seems like the Sphinx was already built. Hello, Husky. A clown nose. Cool. Alright. So you can throw Rabbids at the other team's pyramid to have them destroy bricks. But there is a catch here. If you complete a row, they can't destroy it anymore. And of course, you gotta watch out for those boats. Here, eat that. But because of the way that this game is designed, it's better to go alongside a single row than it is to spread out and do whatever. Because look, when you spread out like this, you're super susceptible. I have a bunch of tiles that can't be gotten by the computer. I guess whether you like to go up or down is personal preference, but I prefer going down. And there we go, we built a pyramid out of stone instead of gelatin, I guess. I don't know why the Egyptians have giant blocks of gelatin, but they do. Oh, and the nose fell off. Well, that's not why the nose fell off. The nose was stolen. It was actually stolen by vandals, years later. And the Sphinx itself is actually... Like, it looking like that is not entirely accurate either, because it was painted. It was bright orange with blue eyeliner. And it used to have a different head. They actually carved down the old head and shrunk it to give it a human head, because I think it originally had a lion's head. But they changed it to look like a pharaoh. This was like 2 years before he died. This minigame is lame. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's essentially an endurance match, where it's kind of got the same problem that the puzzle game with the assembly line has. You just keep going until you run out. You just try to go for a high score, and that's it. You can also throw these at Rabbids. And they introduce switching. If you get hit once, I believe you die. You just get hit once at all, you're dead. I don't know why Caesar has hordes of Rabbids, but he does. Colosseum looks awfully small, doesn't it? Ooh, we got bouncers. Anyway, when you're playing with multiple people, it's a battle to see who can get the most points. But if you're playing by yourself, it's just kind of nothing. Because as soon as the game ends, this happens. And that's it. Well, we finished the shoot area. That's all done. So what's left? Just the run area. The run area and the hook area. Yeah. 1929. Crash, boom, bang. Oh, good. I mean, we have the opportunity to stop the Great Depression, but we're not going to. We're not going to stop the Great Depression. We have to make it happen, all right? Guys, you must understand. The Great Depression needs to happen. Is this... You know what? Yeah. This is economics. This is how it works. Somebody just flips on a board and it's random. Anyways. In either case, I guess we're on the team that's valuing gold instead of gems or chickens? Give me that. Oh, I need that 15. There we go. It's fine, it's fine. We'll live. There we go. Don't throw me! Okay. You almost threw me off there. Let's see now. Guess we have to pick up that one. Because I can't force the AI player to throw it away. We gotta take the long way around. There we go. Jeez. Might be to never let the AI try anything. Line go up. Line go up. That's all we want. Let's go gambling. Is this... I mean, hey, I don't know how the economy works, but this sounds like a much more fun way of doing it. And we've raised the value of gold. Instead of chickens, I guess. Alright, what's next? Oh, the Pony Express. You know, the Pony Express only ran for a single year. It got complete, like... It ran for 1 year, and then it got taken away when the telegram came out. Another American history game, by the way. Why are there so many? Like, we got Mount Rushmore, the Gold Rush, and this one. Christopher Columbus, although not really America. Oh, we just agree to help him out. And we gotta make it there before the phone train? Okay, so another race, but this one's different. Instead of it being one big race, it's 3 laps. Okay, I hit my own guy. Wow, that cuts out a big portion of the race, doesn't it? I guess it's to see if people or Rabbids can be faster than locomotives. I'm pretty sure they can't, but whatever. Hey, we hit him. If you don't take the shortcuts, you just lose. There's supposed to be something in place to, like, make it up to him, I guess, but it just doesn't. Well, whatever. We're gonna win the race, but probably not gonna be faster than the railroad. How does a train phone work? Now that I think about it. Bunny Telecom. Huh. Well, I mean, that's good for everybody, right? Easier communication. Huh, cave paintings. You know, it's often said, you know, it's funny, we often call them cavemen, but the truth of the matter is most humans didn't live in caves. It was very rare for people to live in them. Heck, people would sometimes stay in a cave and then move out of the cave to go get food or something, or to go where, you know, to go where the resources take them. Woo. You get more for covering up somebody else's. I'm so far. And there's only 3 in the middle. Nice. Oh, shoot. There we go. Jump, bump, 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 bump. I like the kalimba. Oh, it's all my color. They're just kind of running in... Are they stuck? Okay, I was like, what's going on? They're like... They seem to be a little lost. Sure, whatever. I've got 3 times as much points as the next guy, but whatever. You know there were these caves in France called the Last Cow Caves, right? They have loads of cave paintings. It's probably the largest system of cave paintings in the entire world. But the thing is, they had to prevent people from going in there because people would leave markings in the caves, intentionally ruin the paintings, or even just being in there at all. Like, the moisture from your breath is enough to ruin paintings, which is crazy, but I guess that's what happens when you're dealing with pigmentations that old. Like, just even letting people in there at all was ruining the paintings. There we go. Still painting hands. Isaac Newton. Alright. Another Renaissance man. Three Renaissance men. Literally Renaissance men. I mean, I guess some people might call the 1700s with Benjamin Franklin the Age of Enlightenment instead. Gosh. How many apples are in this tree? Well, I guess that's our cue to start throwing apples at him. So this is the same thing as the stock market crash minigame, except you are throwing it at a target that's moving. Where is he? He's a little loopy. He'll be fine. There we go. Where's the pig? Did he just explode into salami? He did, didn't he? Why are there so many apples? You know what? I think my favorite thing that Isaac Newton did is he invented calculus to prove a theory he had. That's crazy! You just invent a new form of mathematics to explain something else? Isn't that nuts? He was like, oh, I have theories about planetary orbits and how they work, but like, I can't explain the mechanics of them. Like, what do I do? Ah, that's it. I'll make a brand spanking new whole form of mathematics to explain it. And I'll just do that. That's me, Isaac Newton, natural philosopher. Crazy. That was another thing he did. He liked to call himself a natural philosopher. An apple is probably fine. There we go. There we go. Now he's teaching calculus. He's a smart cookie. Well, that's it for this area. Only one place left to go before we do the unthinkable and start to mess with history. Why can't we teleport directly to the minigame? Weird, but okay. Alright, so we've got the Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberté. Well, that picture's kind of wrong. The Statue of Liberty wasn't constructed in... It wasn't, like, constructed wholly in France and transported over. It was sent over in pieces. And actually, each piece of the... A whole bunch of different pieces of the Statue of Liberty was shown off at different events, like World Fairs. And in fact, actually, the head was shown off first. It turned green first. I guess I should also point out, the statue's covered in copper, so it's not green normally. It's bronze colored. But it became green over time because that's what happens to copper when it oxidizes. I have a bit of a hard time believing that that dirigible could carry it, but sure. Ooh, nice. So it's just a race to the top then. I can deal with that. Works for me. You good? There's a lot of wind over there. Almost near the top. Oh. Well, that was convenient, wasn't it? Oh, we're near the end, are we? I guess that's to slow you down so that the other team has time to catch up. Well, we're almost near the top. There we go. We're using fondue? I just realized our fishing pole is fondue. And, we brought it to New York. Okay. Sure. I have a hard time believing that you could realistically airdrop. Bit of a hard time believing that you could realistically... No, don't do that. Anyways, I have a hard time believing that you could realistically carry the Statue of Liberty across the ocean. Hold on, we got one more minigame to do before we start doing the bad results. So here's what we're gonna do. After we do this last one, we're gonna go back and we're gonna send everything to the bad, to messing with history in reverse chronological order. Mammo snails. What's a mammoth snail? Also, the wheel wasn't invented by a caveman. The wheel was invented in Iraq. And it was a wooden wheel for pottery, not a stone wheel for transportation. What use would a caveman have for wheels? They don't have things to carry. They don't need things. They lived a nomadic lifestyle. Whatever, we brought a monster truck. Also, there weren't dinosaurs in 2500 BC! Like, they got the year right, but everything else about this is so off. It's incredible. Like, I'm incredulous. How do you do that? Like, if this minigame was more accurate, it would have been about somebody trying to harvest grain and turn it into flour. I guess that's not as interesting as having a dinosaur chase you, but still, a dinosaur in 2500 BC, come on! Also, mammo snails? What the heck are you talking about? Whatever. This one, okay, look, I understand that this is a funny haha kids time travel game, but even still, the wheel one gets me the most because it's just so wrong. It's so wrong. Like, the time scale is so off for this. It's like if you did an Ice Age game, an Ice Age themed mini game set in, I don't know, 1912. Like that. You know what? I don't even have a comparison because there's not, like, this is so off. The time frame of dinosaurs existing and the wheel being created is 65 million years. Alright, well. There we go. Made his wheel round. Perfect. Well, that's it for all of the minigames. Now, we get to do them in reverse chronological order. So we start with the most recent event, and we work our way backwards, because, well, if we do it the other way, then we mess up history too much for us to do the other one, so we gotta do it backwards. It's the truth. So let's see. The newest one would be the Apollo-Soyuz mission. But before we do that, let me take a look at those costumes we unlocked and see if I can get anything else. Because I would like to see something nice. A gladiator, a Mongol, a knight. Ooh, ooh, I love the headdress. Wait a minute, I look like I'm out of the Village People. I mean, whatever, he's a rabbit, he doesn't understand. Alright, well, if you'll excuse me, I have to do a quick thing. I will be right back. So, pardon me, I have to... There we go. Alright, I'm back. Never mind, whatever it was took care of itself. Alright, so the first minigame, in reverse chronological order, is Apollo-Soyuz Sauce, 1975. Did I do the wrong minigame? I think I just picked the wrong minigame. Oh no, I did it right. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. So we gotta do this race again, and we're gonna mess up history instead. Second verse, same as the first, just this time we're gonna be ruining everything instead of fixing it. But apparently, doing all this has zero long-lasting impact. Which is kind of nuts, but alright. Like, I mean, yes, it has some impact, but it doesn't impact, like, the world in any particular way. I mean, I guess it would kind of suck if you did that one minigame with the fish, and then you just blip yourself out of existence, but whatever. One more lap. Alright, this time. Uh-oh. Hold on. I think we got it. Just gotta remember to hit the purple. I want to know how this makes a loop. Because, like, this whole thing doesn't seem like it makes a loop at all. But apparently it does. Alright, go for the purple. And it's the first thing we've done where we mess with history. Congratulations, we've done it. Now, what's next? After 1975, the next thing would be 1939, wouldn't it? Like, just checking. I'm thinking about all the mini games there are, and I'm thinking, yeah. So after 1975, it would be Mount Rushmore, wouldn't it? Because that would be... Well, we're already there, aren't we? Yep. Trying to think. I don't know why I can't. Hold on. I need a list. I should have made a list before we started. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, no! See, I knew I messed up. The next minigame in reverse chronological order would be... the moon landing. We're gonna stop them from getting there. Whew. Alright, let's do it. This minigame's real basic. I mean, just look at it. It's... Although I will say, this is probably the best song in the entire game. Well, you're dead, kiddo. And he's stuck. Rabbids landed on the moon instead. I'll take that. That works. Alright. So the next thing is... Mount Rushmuck. Honestly, considering that the basic one already made it so that history was changed, I'm a little curious about what this one's gonna even be. Yeah, we know. Nuclear waste. Somebody take that, will ya? There we go. Anybody feel like getting sucked into a portal that sends you back? No? Not really? Why not? I hope the AI doesn't rubber band. That would kind of suck, wouldn't it? Some nice corner cuts you can do. Nice. Good. But yeah, like Christopher Columbus, Benjamin Franklin, the Wright brothers, Mount Rushmore, the Apollo mission, the Apollo-Soyuz mission. Like, there's a lot of American history. The Pony Express, the Gold Rush, the Statue of Liberty. Like, why does it just become American history after the 1700s? Isn't that kind of weird? Like, there are other places. Like, other places are mentioned, sure. Like India or Russia, or I guess the USSR, I should say. Alright, touch the purple. And it spilled it in a different way? Oh, it looks like the Beatles. Okay. Alright, now I see it. What's next? After 1939, it would be 1929, wouldn't it? Raving Rabbids travel in America and other places, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that is it, isn't it? Alright, gotta be on the purple side for all of these now. Since you default to orange, there were a lot of games where I was confused about how you were supposed to turn history bad. When I was a kid, I didn't realize that it was entirely dependent on which team you were on for some of them. Alright. Ow. Yeah, we're taking, so we're on the side of the gems now, which I guess is chickens. Chicken. There we go. There we go. Ah, shoot. They're gonna pick that up on the way over, aren't they? Yeah. Well, whatever. We'll still win. Hopefully. Okay, you know, we still got this. We still got this. It's just very America focused, which is kind of, I don't know how surprising that is. I mean, maybe they thought that since it was going to mostly sell in America, that's what they would do, but it is kind of weird just how much of this is in the USA. At least I think so. No, no, no. No, 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 no! Son of a gun, they got it! How am I gonna make up the difference? This is our last chance ditch effort. If we pull this off, this will basically cinch us the win. There we go. We pulled that out at the last second. Anyways, now our currency has chickens on it, apparently. Don't ask me why. Wow, that was close. Okay, so after 1929, I guess we go to 1912. No, wait. After 1929, it would be 19... Where's... Yeah, 1923. So that would be in Hollywood. Does that stop the Depression? I don't know. I don't think it does. That doesn't seem like it would. That's still, like, stocks. It just changes it from what we're trading in the gold standard or the chicken standard? I have no clue. Anyway. Alright. This minigame is literally no different. The only thing that's different about this minigame now is that, what I choose at the end. Excuse me. There we go. I am so far ahead of them. One of the more interesting things I was looking up while I found while looking up facts about Hollywood is that nobody's really sure where the name came from. There's a bunch of answers out there, but they all contradict each other. Uh-oh. Shoot, this again. There we go, there we go. But I'm pretty sure I win this one. Not much of a contest there, is it? Instead of changing the name of Hollywood, don't you think it's more historically significant that we did an entire subterranean, like, dig? Alright. Guess it's Bollywood now. Somehow. Lollywood. Really? Well, whatever. Next minigame. Wait a minute. Oh, we're already here, aren't we? Yeah, the next minigame is, 1912. Titanic on the Rocks, where we save people. But that ruins history, so don't worry, don't mess with it. Like, who knows what sort of knock-on effect that would have if the Titanic never sank. Well, there wouldn't have been that movie about it, I guess. But this time, I'm on the team that's trying to sink the iceberg. At least I'm not, look, this may mess with history, but at least I'm not intentionally killing 1,500 people. Still, though, I feel like this is in kind of a bad taste, don't you think? There we go. Purple team wins. Sink the iceberg. Save lives. Wow, how did it do that? I mean, I feel like once you've hit the iceberg, regardless of whether or not the iceberg sinks after that, there's really not a whole lot more you can do. Right? It is kind of weird. It was a real thing where real people died. Alright, what's next? 1903, right? With the Wright brothers. We're purple now. Oh shoot, I did it wrong. No, I skipped one. Dang, I was even in the right place for it too. I will correct the error of my ways. Quit current activity. Yes. Oh, it actually resets it back to normal. Anyways, the thing I need to do instead is assembling bling line. Again, America. Alright, here, watch this one. Let me show you how to speedrun this game. There you go, bada bing. That's the whole game. You don't even need to do anything. And apparently that means that we replaced the Model T with a hot rod. Heck if I know how. Well, anyway. Back to the Wright brothers. See, after this, it would be Statue of Libertaire, wouldn't it? Yeah, 1886. Then the Pony Express. Okay. Every time I play this game, I always go for this one, and the AI just never prioritizes it. Whatever. It's funny, though. Some of the impacts on history are super minor, and others are massive. Can't take it with me. Wait a minute, where's my teammate? Shouldn't my teammate be helping me? Where's my teammate? I guess he's been getting unlucky. Ah, shoot, I missed it. Oh, good. Like, I'm just barely keeping ahead here. It's crazy. I would have thought that this would have been a blowout. Like, I'm doing literally the best that I can. Okay, good. Purple team wins. Good, 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 good. Now the Wright brothers crash into that sand sculpture we just made. Which apparently means they can't ever try again, and the first flight never happens. Like, they apparently just never give it another shot. They're done. It's over. Alright, time for Statue of Liberté. Shoot, I need to switch. I couldn't switch teams. Excuse me, I wanted to switch teams. Calibrate WeMotion Plus. Goodness gracious. Let's do this again. Wait. Why did I pull myself away from it just to launch myself at it again? Why did I do that? There we go. Kind of annoying to do that, but sure. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, up we go. Oh man, it's getting... We're losing. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go, there we go. Okay, we're making it, we're doing it. As hard as we can. Throw it upwards. Pull that off. Yeah. There we go. Whew, there we go. And instead of, it goes to Nuke, or Newark, in Greenland. Okay. Instead of New York, it goes to Newark. Sure, sure, sure. Alright, so the next one should be, the Pony Express. Alright. Same thing as the first time, just We're purple instead of orange this time. Except we're gonna be better than last time because we're actually gonna beat the train. In order for this to be truly effective, I would need a second player, wouldn't I? There we go. Alright, just a little bit more. Sure did take a big leap forward. I wonder what item they just used. And we beat the train! And we just barely beat him. Bunny Express. Nice. Okay. Where to now? So after 1861, it would be 18... Are there any other 1800s? No. Okay, next one's 1799 in the Great Carolina Gold Rush. I don't know which one we're gonna finish first, actually. I don't know which of these, areas we're gonna complete first, because we got to make sure that when we do finish it all, we got to check up on the center area because something different happens. Get all that uranium. There's uranium in them Nar Hills. Alright. Hello, RJ Williams 7.0. Were there like 6 other versions before you? How does that happen? Alrighty. More uranium. Yeah, that's more like it. Ah, there it is. If you hit that little target on the bottom, it will shoot it'll shoot them on over. Come on, come on. Move it, move it. No. There we go. Can't do that with the floaty. But hey, you knock all the TNT into him and you're never gonna need to worry about anything like that. He's catching up. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, get wrecked. None for me. Well, look at that. And we... And we managed to pull that out with all the uranium you could ever want. Which we need for some reason. That cow has a 5th leg. Well, I'm sure they're fine. Let's see now. So, after 1799, the next one would probably be 1750. Yep, so we're gonna do the Benjamin Franklin one. You flap your arms all over and it won't do anything. 1750. Actually, is that when he performed it as an experiment? Benjamin Franklin electricity experiment. He did it in 1752. According to history.com, anyway. Hey, don't take my balloons. They're not yours to have. Back off! Go to somebody else's. They're just following me. They're taking the balloons as soon as I spawn them in. I need all these back. There we go. Much better. Ah. Now that's how you procure a stack of balloons. Except when they take them all. I'm gonna need to get some items. I need defense. Although, due to the way this game is designed, it might have been a good idea to not get anything until the end. When you can just fly through somebody like this. Ooh. That's a lot of balloons. I like that. Just gotta remember that when time starts to run out, get near the purple. Just gotta get all these. I have so many balloons. What do I do with all of them? There we go. Whew. And, I guess he didn't get shocked. He just got carried away instead. I don't know how that prevents him from doing the experiment. I'm not really certain on that one. But sure, whatever. We'll take it. So after that one, the next one would be after the 1700s. We've got the 1600s, which means that we get to help, or rather harm, Isaac Newton. I guess it really doesn't matter which team you're on for this one, since it asks you at the end anyway. Yes, yes, we all know. There you go. Knock yourself out, Mr. Newton. Sir Isaac Newton. He was knighted, wasn't he? I think he was. Ah, we're doing much better this time than we did last time. There we go. I don't care about any of that. Let's get these. He missed. We go all that way, and he picked it up again. There we go. Well, whatever. We broke the 100-point threshold. I really don't think he's going to be able to make up the difference. Give me that. Oh, goodness. I think we've got this one in the bag, perhaps. There's probably not much else we could do here. Come on. There we go. Man, if you can follow him around in the circle while collecting everything, you're golden. Anyway, instead of the apple, we're gonna make him a dummy. We're gonna throw this at him. There you go. And he's gone loopy. Too many blunt force trauma, concussions type stuff. You know how the deal is. Alright, so after that, then the next one would be Mona Leads the Way. We're ruining history, one day at a time. This race is tough. It's a bit of a rough one, but I think I can do it. I got it. I know what to do. There are a lot of costumes for places and cultures that don't appear in this game, huh? Oof. That was rough. Took that turn a bit badly. Just gotta remember when we get to the end to take the right side. Yeah. All right. Great, great, great. No, I made it. I made it. Don't worry about it. Last one. Let's make this one count. Purple, purple, purple. Whew! Nice. And she's smiling. Very good. Alright, so after this one, it's, Oh wow, this is gonna be the first one we're gonna finish. It's gonna be Christopher Columbus. Nice. You know what? I feel kind of dumb for not being so sure of when the Ice Age was earlier. I made a comment about how long ago the Ice Age was, but I don't think I actually remember. Now, just gotta remember to hold on to the barrel as best as we can. Okay, this is the purple side. Dang it! How did I not grab it? Ah! There we go. Remember to stay on this side as much as I can. Just... well, someone got it. Glad that they did. Kind of stuck in the middle of nowhere, huh? There we go. Oh wait, I might lose. Dang. Well, as long as I get enough. Why does the barrel keep appearing over here? Can it go somewhere else? Where? The barrel just keeps appearing in that one spot! Like it just never goes anywhere else. I also am not getting a good luck of the draw with these. I was not getting a good luck of the draw with these. Like, I was not the items, rather. I wasn't getting the ones where it lets me just hook onto it. But it kept appearing over there. The barrels just wouldn't appear anywhere else. Just over and over and over. It's the same spot. And it's like they're already bunched up over there. Do you think you could move it somewhere else? Dang it. Someone already grabbed it. Ugh. Ah! Huh. Ah! What a cruel joke. Again, another hook. I gotta be careful, because if I'm not, I could lose all of this. So I gotta not only make sure that I'm in the right spot here, which is on this side. Big old game of keep away. Okay, much better. There we go. Okay, I think I might have this one. Guess I just got really unlucky last time. Oh. At least I'm on the right side of the boat. Okay. This is the right side. I don't think any of them can really touch me now. So I'll just stay over here. There we go. And we turned him away. I mean, I guess that just means he dies at sea, doesn't he? And he thinks it's India forever. You know, he died. You know, he died believing he actually went to India. Like, Columbus died believing he found a way to India. Kind of crazy. I mean, that's the reason it's called the West Indies. So after this, the next one would be, Merlin the Embroiler. And then after that, it's all BC. Anyways, now we can see we finished our first area while messing with time, so we're in a lava lamp somehow. I don't know either. And you get to see how they messed up everything. And apparently getting shocked just made them extremely mellow. Oh yeah, and you can only progress through the story and get the ending if you turn everything wrong, so, yeah. Where was I next? Oh, right. Merlin the Embroiler. And... I don't need to be on the purple team, but I might as well. I gotta remember to not grab Excalibur. You can't throw it away. You have to grab the correct thing the first time. Don't worry, Artie. We'll get it for you. Okay, that was unnecessary. Again, unnecessary. Again, unnecessary. Wow, they're already doing the shortcuts. Oh, that doesn't stop me from slowing down. Alright. Are you kidding me? What? Stop. Are you serious? Like, for real? For real? I can't believe it. Like, that's all... Forget the race, like, just the fact that they, like, beelined for the thing I needed. You know, I wonder how fun this game is with 4 people. Alright, let's do it again. Again. There we go. Alright, now we're in the lead. See, they may have gotten the lead, but they don't know what to do with it. Oh man, Merlin, you're going fast. There we go. Gosh. I don't know why we couldn't break away from them. Still. Where did Merlin's, canoe go? Merlin's kayak, rather. Okay, good, we made it. Gosh, why was this one so much closer than the first time I did this? And apparently Arthur cannot tell the difference. And he goes with the toilet brush. I don't know why he can't tell the difference, but he can't. So what's next after this? So now we're in the BCs, right? So the first one would be Caesar salad. Which is, by all accounts, a really dumb minigame, so I'm just gonna show you guys what's the best way to handle this. Easy. Let it just happen to you. Because it doesn't matter what you do, all that matters is that the game ends. And that's it. Game's over. Now we get to change history. A speedrun of this game. There we go. Oh, at least he's a good sport about it. Why does it lose the color? Well, anyway, after that, I believe the next one would be... Oh, wait a minute. It's the Sphinx, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Whoops, I was already there. Ah, well. And then after that one's done, we can check out what's going on with, Alright, that one's done, we can check out what's going on, because this will be the last one for this area. Buddy, you don't stand a chance. It's almost like there's some sort of adaptive difficulty that saw how well I was doing in the earlier ones. So to make up for it, they made it way more competent. Missed. I can't. Okay, they missed. Sure. And just like that, we have a... Just like that, we have the shootarium done, and we messed up history big time. Actually, I don't know if putting a giant gelatin tower next to the Sphinx really changes all that much, but, you know, it's weird that they just had giant blocks of gelatin lying around in the first place, isn't it? Giants. Sure. Why did Neil Armstrong decide to cook burgers with uranium in them? Why did he do that? Okay. Well, now everything before this is like not recorded. Well, it's not recorded in a way that's easily accessible. You think that something you've written down is going to stay forever, but it turns out, no, that's not the case. Alright, time to collect those mammo snails, I guess. There we go. Ooh. But man, this one minigame, I just like, it's so wrong. It's not just like the other ones where they're like, oh, we got like the details of it wrong, or we made it a little bit funnier for comedic sake. No, this one is just completely wrong about everything about how the wheel was invented. I mean, heck. I guess it's based on a real event, which gives it points over King Arthur over there. Guess he got tired. Okay. And of course, we want to go grab the square wheel. Oh, right. I gotta pull it back. There we go. And now he's on a... He's got a monster truck with square stone tires. Sure. Okay, so what's next after that? It would be up to 2,500 and then 3,000. Oh, cave paintings, of course. So that's gonna be in here. The last one for the runarium. Love all those extra digits. I mean, you look at the time. You look at the time machine. You're like, yeah, it's only got 4 digits. Years go bigger than that. Dang it! I was in the middle of throwing that, too. You didn't even go to grab it. There we go. Okay, so if you paint something that's already your color, you get less points. I guess that gives more points to the other players. Oh, right. B to throw. Wow, that guy was stuck, wasn't he? AI's not the smartest. I guess I could just hold this hostage. Sure, I'll take that. And instead of painting hands on walls, we're gonna go for comics. Hey, he's got some nice elements of shading there. He understands shape language. It's not bad. Alright, time to go back to the hub world to see what's changed now. So what's left? So what's left, I think, are the 2 Bouncerium ones, and then, yeah. So it's gonna go fire. No, it's gonna go, well, it should be Ice Age then fire. Because we discovered fire before we had the last Ice Age. And we're in space. Okay, yeah, no, it is Ice Age, then fire. I guess the stock exchange still exists. So it's not like they could get... It's not like they really need to get rid of it. But what I want to know is... How did this happen? Did Merlin do it with his wizard magic? Well... The last 2 minigames of the Bouncerium, and then 1 more for... the Hookarium. Ice Age, then Fire. No Ice Age for me. The Ice Age wasn't started by the Earth's natural temperature cycles, you idiot. It was started because some Sasquatches kept farting. Okay, I tried to hit that like 3 times and it didn't work. Well, whatever. This minigame's easy. There we go. Actually, you know what? The year they picked for this 100,000 may have been right. Just don't think I ever checked. Let's see all the rooms we can. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, we want to go up. There aren't that many rooms, are there? Now it's speeding up. There's the dinosaur. And now we can circle back around to where it all started. We checked every room. Isn't that nice? Yeah? Just like that, no more Ice Age. I don't know how what we did started or stopped the Ice Age from occurring, but it did, I guess. And the last one here, Quest for Fire. The same minigame we just did, without the water. Alright, you know what? Let's go up. Okay, never mind, we're going to the right. I want to go up. There we go. Wow, they are dying fast. Wow. Okay, everyone took damage from that. Good. Works for me, I guess. Are these ice? Why are they slippery? How's there ice here? Alright. Well, he's stuck. Well, he's gone. Wonder how big the fire gets. Oh, you're dumb. You're dumb. Okay. Okay, good. I won. Cool. Cool. And I guess the wrong thing to do is to give humans the gift of fire. I don't know why. Was he not supposed to have fire yet? Is that the thing? I mean, he's definitely not supposed to know how to use a stove or anything, but is he not supposed to have fire? I don't follow that logic. There's only one minigame left before we've ruined all of history forever. Something that you'd think would cause us to, like, not exist. But I guess not. Huh, underwater. What are those? Oh, Rabbids. I thought they were the Sasquatch creatures for some reason. Crazy how tight, airtight this is, I should say. Oh, man. I guess that put the whole museum underwater. Well, we'll check that out in just 1 minute, because we've got one minigame left. The big granddaddy ruining history moment of them all. And that's fish walking onto land. Let's do it. Pull, 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 pull. Get him over here. Where did he go? You'd think hooking a fish that was farther away would be worth more. But I can't honestly tell. Oh, they might be. Right, of course, if you hook them directly by landing on them, you get more points, of course. But it's kind of hard to do that. Whoever gets the cow basically wins, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, see? 3,000 points. If you don't have a massive lead like I do, you end up just losing because whoever gets the cow just wins. Okay. Last thing. And then we just reel that baby in. Oh, also, see those flowers on the left? Yeah, flowers didn't exist back then. And look at that. We've ruined all of history. It's irreparably damaged. Like, it's incredible how much we ruined it. We've ruined everything. But now we get to see the ending. Everything's bouncing. So we've got the fondue from the Statue of Libertaire, and Dino from Square Wheel. Do we... I guess the cow is from... Under What Are You Doing? I guess the cow is from that, but we just have an explosion of cheese? Sure. Also, since that one's an optional area, you don't actually need to go there to complete the game. Because if someone doesn't have the Wii Motion Plus, they can't do that. So here's the dancing area. We can't really do any of these. Because it's, first of all, it's just dance. But this one we can kind of do. Let me show you. And a little bit of a music mini game. And then I guess you just wait while everyone else does their turn. Yeah, I think I'm okay with not being given a score for this one. And then over here we got the costumes, the rest of the costumes we didn't have before. Like a caveman one. An Inuit outfit. Isaac Newton. Yeah, Isaac Newton. Oh, a composer. Davy Crockett, Abraham Lincoln, Billy the Kid, and, not Jesse James, what's her name? The Red Baron. Gandhi? Sure. Oh, and here's a quiz you can take. A 50-question quiz, huh? Sure. We'll do a history question. Rabbits are traditionally associated with agility, abundance. Rabbit's foot is sometimes used as a lucky charm. Yeah, easy. Which of the following is a Viennese specialty? Hungarian goulash? My next guess was going to be Danish pastries. Viennese bread. Oh! Cleveland was the first town to cultivate genetically modified corn. Dang it. Stop cars? Oh, that's what you mean. Text on the first ever email. Test? QWERTY-WOP. Really? Huh. Well, at least I'm winning. Yeah, we'll just leave. Thought I was better at history than that, but then again, that's a lot more specific stuff than I'm used to having. Oh, and down here is where you see stuff like, oh, here you go. Photos. I didn't take any. The game crashed. Well, I guess I gotta boot it up just to show you the ending. That's weird. Maybe it's because... Well, that's the shop, right? Trying so hard the game's dead. Well, I won't go towards that area again. I'll try something else. I think that one might have to do with, that one might have to do with, like, a shop menu of some kind. I know there's one of these that has concept art, and that's what I'm looking for. Just start it all over. Come on. There we go. It's crazy that, like... Of course you need to be able to keep playing the game, right? But, like, you've changed history so many times and the museum is still there? Can I skip this? It's loading. Can I skip this? There we go. Give me 1 second. There we go. Alright, hang on. Are these the records? Yeah, those are the records. Fly Arium, Run Arium. Okay, thanks. Motion Plus, that's the Hook Arium. The main hall. And that's the shop. Shall we try one more time? Okay, no, it works. So this one has a couple of fan art pieces, as well as concept art. But the important thing is this one. This is a minigame that never got made. And I found in the files for this game, when I was ripping the soundtrack, I found an animatic. Which shows what the setup for this minigame would have been like. And you can see, if you look closely, there's on that arc back there, they're dinosaurs. So this would have been some sort of crazy alt-history Noah's Ark minigame where one team would have been on the ark with animals and the other one would have been on the ark with dinosaurs, and you would have been able to choose to save one or the other. That's just crazy. Like, it's a history game. Why are we doing... It's a game about history. Why are we doing this? And this isn't even how it happened in the Bible. It's probably a good thing they decided not to do that. Attack on Titan. Oh, Attack on Titanic. Excuse me. Oh, and yeah, and you unlock more by getting these. Unlock codes. Alright, cool. But I think this is the credits. Alright, not quite. We gotta see the ending. What's in here? Alright, cool. IoT and Rabbids sound font. What is the Rabbids sound font? And this is the ending. You remember these from Rayman Raving Rabbids? It's all connected. Rayman's in the far future. Where the goal is apparently to replace human history with Rabbids. I guess we're lucky that the Rabbids we're following are idiots. And it's a time loop. It ends up going back to the beginning. And that's Raving Rabbids travel in time. That's it. I think this is a fun little game. Not all of them are amazing. Meetup mode. Wi-Fi connection. We can't use that. Well, that's all for this game for now. It's a fun little game. I like the history theming. I wish more games did history theming. I love games that deal with time travel and go back in time. I mean, this one's fun because it goes to lots of specific scenarios. Kind of does a fun what if, even if that wheel one is totally egregious. Like, that one is so wrong, it's kind of crazy how wrong it is. Aside from that, though, I come back to this one every so often. Because it's, I don't know, I just really like history, and I like that the songs are all historically themed, so they got, like, music from the time period, or music themed to the time period, and that's what I just really like that. But in any case, that's gonna be all for the Rabbids for a while. We won't be going back to this series for a little bit. Figured I'd just do this one as, like, a buffer. Well, in any case, thank you all for watching. I had fun with this one. I had fun chatting about history and talking about it a little bit. Tomorrow is Smash, which I'll be having a friend on for that, so that should be nice. And then the art streams, excuse me, the 2 art streams this weekend are going to be picking up where we left off with Eliza and Ramona Flowers, 2 characters that I meant to get to a while ago, but never got around to it. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later. I wish you a very good afternoon and a good night.